A ima još, dobro.
Tak. Što to do nas?
Pozdrav svima, dobrodošli na stream. Gledamo live sa Battle State ovog YouTube-a prezentaciju novog patcha Escape from Tarkov, najveći update za ovu igru 0.12 patch. Koji je upravo, evo, sada i završen. Trajao je vrlo kratko, što bi rekli. Sad da vidimo dalje. Ovdje sa nama bi trebalo da bude Luka, naš Luxxx Maximus, jel? Čovek koji je, evo ga, on je ovdje i njegov stream ide trenutno. Samo ja da vidim sada kako mogu da, pošto nešto nismo se čuli malo pre. Sad ću da vidim. Ja tebe i dalje ne čujem. Sad ćemo da vidimo. Ništa, samo malo. Pokušavam da restartovat ću ceo Discord. Inače, o čemu se radi ovde? Ovo je bio jedan kratak patch koji ćemo ponovo da izvrtimo. Sad ćemo da vidimo šta je poenta priče. Dakle, što se patcha tiče, to je glavna stvar koja se čeka, jel? Jer donosi pre svega ogromno unapređenje po pitanju ovih performansi. To je ono što nam najviše treba u Tarkovu, ne bi li mogao da se igra normalno i da bi ga šira igračka zajednica igrala. Do sada je, nažalost, stari Unity engine iz boga pite koje godine, 10 godina stari Unity engine korišćen i on koristi samo jedno jezgro.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
Oooo, at last.
At last. I just restarted the Discord, I don't know what was wrong, everything was in a perfect order, but apparently not.
But now everything is okay.
Yeah.
Since we are speaking with Luxxx and he is streaming on his Twitch channel, we are speaking on English. Yes, of course. And
yes, please. Only English in this house. Only English.
So, but we can speak English like Chinese, like Africans, like a lot of different styles, you know.
Styles, dialects.
We can speak, you know, we can speak like a Chinese guy, you know. So
that's why
the trailer was very long and descriptive. I'm speechless, actually. What's your first impressions?
Well, total garbage. We can see that most of the textures are used from the textures that we already seen in other maps. I could swear that helicopter in the middle of the base is the same one from the resort, and technically everything looks the same. I just hope that the performance will be way different, like we had opportunity to experience by now. I hope that, and that smarter AI will actually do some good and not be like goddamn raiders just aiming at the pixel of your character.
The graphics looks totally the same, textures and everything. The only thing I saw, it's like slight performance increasing, like better FPS, better frame per second or something like that.
This is like edited footage, so this is not what we're gonna experience in the game. This. I don't think so.
I agree. Yeah.
If you guys remember when they first announced that there will be a hideout, they put like a leaked footage of a hideout from a top perspective, like from bird perspective, and everybody were like, okay, we're gonna have a mini game. No, it's not the case. It will be from the first person. So I think we have the same thing here. They just edited a bit and created a very bad video, in my opinion. I mean, this should be like the most important patch and something that will totally change the course of this game. And I just have a feeling like they didn't put effort in it. I mean, that's my 2 cents. I don't know about others. I mean, we saw the new dude, the new scav boss, with his minions. I think he should have like 6 minions. That's a strategy. 2 stormtroopers that will charge you. So that will be like a huge change in game mechanics. Technically, 2 stormtroopers will act like raiders, and the rest of the crew will be on stationary positions, trying to guard the big guy. So I'm skeptic, seriously.
I'm not impressed. That's all I can say. I don't know what. I didn't expect anything actually, but I only hope for better frame rates, better performances, and that's all. If they deliver to me like for 120, 150 frame per second on my rig, I'm satisfied.
The problem is, even if they didn't put anything new in the game.
Yeah, but that's a different thing. I mean, that's the features, you know. It's this patch is probably focused only on performances, because they swapped the engine. It's a big turn for everyone, and they probably are focused only on like stability and performances in this patch. Maybe some new patches will bring some more features, more story, more everything, you know, but I think this one is focused mainly on the performances.
Well, I hope. Really, I hope. They put so many they put even the new mechanics. That's the stationary weapons. We will have like a grenade launcher,
turrets,
the stationary weapon, and the turrets. That will make a huge difference in a play style. The good thing, it's just based on this new map, so it will be like a feature on its own. But they put different extraction mechanics. So some extractions will be guarded or protected with a minefield, and the others will be protected by designated snipers. So that's the good change, but it's not fair to have like all other maps on like they will lack content, other maps comparing to military base. So like a bottom line is, this game requires a lot more work, like a lot more.
Bottom line, this game sucks.
Well, yeah, that's the sad truth. I mean, I'm invested like over a year of my life in this game, and it's, I think, around 100 hours per month. That's some statistic that I pulled out a few days ago. So I don't want to see this this project to end, but especially not to end in a bad way.
I agree.
We will see. We will see what will happen with the patch. As we spoke before, I asked a few questions to the dev team. I asked them about a few technical questions, and I still didn't get any answers. And those questions were regarding the game performance, and will the game be able to use multiple cores of our CPUs?
You mean like more than one core of your CPU?
Yeah, that's the whole point of this patch, the overhaul to new Unity engine, and then to see the real benefits of overhaul to a new Unity engine. So use multiple cores.
I think the 4 cores is like the standard, and they will probably do it that way.
For video games, no, that's not the standard, but all the video games are like heavy dependable on that world core. That's the term that is used. It's like one core is building the world that you see, and like other cores should handle some other stuff, other features in the game. The problem till now, or at least until we see the new patch, is everything was happening on single core. And that's one of the main reasons why we had so many stutters and desyncs and everything. The other part of desyncs is the server tick. It's too long. So the server tick, who doesn't know that, it's a timer when the server is refreshed. So you and me, we are sending the signal, like I'm sending after 25 milliseconds, you sending after 75 milliseconds. The server tick is like 100 milliseconds. So in that time frame, nothing changes. So even if I'm like faster than you for like 50 milliseconds, it will happen in the same second on the server. So that's why we have those issues.
And also, those problems rapidly increase when you add more players into a one session. And I'm not sure about the session limit. So what's the session limit? How many players can play in one round?
The maximum is on interchange, if I'm not wrong, like 14 players.
40 players?
14.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, it's a 14 players, but that's a PMCs. Don't forget that you have player scavs that are randomly...
Yeah, NPCs, yes, scavs.
Like a player scavs, so it's like maybe a 5-6 more player characters, so it's almost 20 people on the map. Not the full time, but in general.
The new Quake champions also struggled with same problem last year, but they patched everything. They fixed their netcode, and the netcode in this game is probably lacking of some better solutions. Meanwhile, we are waiting for this patch to see, and personally, I'm planning to make some like review video. I'll be trying different resolutions, different settings, graphic settings, and I would like to see what kind of result I'll get, like what performance I'll get in 720p, Full HD, 2K, like 4K, anything on the low, mid, and high settings. That's the first thing, and after that, the netcode. Well, testing that feature, it'll take a lot more time probably for everyone to see and to experience and to test how game perform in this new engine and with new netcode.
Well, you have a pretty beefy rig. I mean, it's way above the average, so I don't think you should have any problems. But
don't bet on that, man.
Yeah, I mean, with today's game developers, it's always like Russian roulette. It's totally, I don't know what to say. I mean, just a few games came out, I think this year, that are worked like it should on the first day of launch. They were not like a half products. Whatever we saw, like even the AAA games, they were full of bugs and let's say other bad features that we can experience in a first month or two. So we will see what will happen with TARKOV. I just hope everything good. Hope is dying last.
Yep. The main question is when? When?
Well, let me quick glance on the chat.
What's your guess?
My guess is weekend.
So next weekend, huh?
Yeah, like 5 days. That's my guess, and that's what I thought like last week. That after we are at the final stage of pre-wipe events. It's stage 4. So what's that stage? Everything, all the traders are unlocked for all players, and everything is like stupidly cheap. All the items, the ammunitions, everything. So the whole idea of that that event is to let the players that didn't unlock everything to test all the things that are currently in the game. That thing should last for like 4 days, I think, and today is a Monday, so yeah. After that final stage, we should be seeing implementation of a new patch. They announced that they will do a live stream while the patch is going up.
Don't forget one thing. This Friday, there is new Call of Duty game starting. So, if those guys want any attention for their new patch, I think they should release it before Friday. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's possible maybe to get the new patch maybe even in the next 2 days or 3 days, something like that. Because the new Call of Duty have strong multiplayer component, and it will take at least a month or two everyone attention, and they are probably aware of that in the battle state games.
Well, I don't know. I don't think they planned such a inconvenience for them. It's even worse that the Call of Duty is the FPS game. TARKOV is FPS game, so yeah, it will be a little bit bumpy. But if they manage to do that maybe before Friday, who knows? But those are the minor things. Like
Yeah.
to get that marketing attention, I think that should be like a secondary thing for them. They need to focus to keep the present player core still in the game. I mean, I said like multiple times that if this patch fails, like if we see the same thing that we saw before, I think I will quit TARKOV. Because
if this patch fails, they will probably lose immediately, like third of their player base. Immediately.
Well, I think more.
At least third.
Yeah, 1/3. Yeah, it's a hefty number, but the patch hype will keep people together at least for a month, and they will certainly do like small patches during that period. They didn't do any major testing. I think they're doing testings just locally, and that's the biggest problem. The player base is the main testing service for them, and that's a very bad marketing move, like very bad. This late in development, like for how long Tarkov exists on the market, like 3 years, 3.5 years.
Yeah, they are here for a long time actually, and I hope they won't fail. This is the most important moment from the start of the Tarkov development. This transition to a new engine.
Yeah.
If they succeed,
I'm skeptic. I'm still skeptic. I mean, if you agree, we can go and play this video again and try to analyze what's going on, like to pause here and there. Just let me.
Yeah, I played it like for 4 or 5 times now, and I really don't see anything special. But on the other side, I'm patiently waiting for the release itself to install, to test. By the way, everyone who is planning to play the new Tarkov, don't forget to completely wipe and erase and uninstall everything from your old existing Tarkov installation. Wipe out and clean everything, and then from the scratch.
Both game and the launcher.
Yes. The game and the launcher itself, delete everything, uninstall, and then install all the new stuff. And make sure before that the folder on your drive is also deleted completely.
Okay, let's use some other window. Let's go full screen. Okay. Let's pause this. Okay, this is the chopper. Yeah, it's not the same chopper. This is a bigger. What do we have here? Okay, I can see the sniping position on this this image. You see the top right corner, the like observatory building. You there?
Yep.
Ah, a little Tarkov. No, what's that? Yeah, that's a little PMC.
From Breakpoint. From new Ghost Recon, I got it today.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Before we do this, ladies and gentlemen, my buddy here, GAJBOTRON, sent me a package which arrived. Yeah, which arrived like
few moments ago.
Yeah, I mean, it arrived like 1 minute before I started to. I should start the stream. That's why I was late. So something is inside.
Okay, let's see. So, but I didn't have a time to write the message for you, you know. So I will try to tell it now live on the stream. Like, if you want to be a Spartanac, you cannot rely on Prebranac. But I can really bet for a man with that hat.
This is beautiful.
Now you are complete. Now you're complete, Mr. Spartan.
Wait. Ah. Fuck.
By the way, it's like the new Ghost Recon Breakpoint limited merch. Yeah, and including hat. There's some t-shirts, there's some keychains and stuff. And when I saw that Spartan helmet, I was like, this is for him. This is for him.
Well, dude.
So you can spice up
the...
your stream.
There we go. I hope I ain't gonna break it.
Damn. That's nice. That's better. Yep.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. I'm gonna kiss you some other time.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. I like this. I really do.
So what we gonna do with the Tarkov, man?
What do you mean? I don't give a fuck. I have a new hat. Okay, let's analyze what these guys trying to show off here. So we are looking at the new map that will be introduced, the reserve military base, which is technically a big storage facility, as it seems. But in the top right corner, we can see that like observatory-looking building.
Yep.
And I think it will be accessible. And as they said, that there will be some kind of extraction, which will be heavily guarded by designated snipers. I think that's the place. Other than that, on this image, nah.
What is the... This is actually the new regions of the map, yeah, right?
No, that's the whole new map. So everything is... We are watching like the footages from the new map that will be introduced with the patch. So this map technically wasn't planned in the original script, I guess. So this is something out of the blue. Okay, I just received yeah, but I cannot see it full screen. Can I download this?
It's okay.
Wait. Yeah, we can try something like this. Okay, this is a Russian version of exterior. Yeah, so this thing here, I think you guys can see this. This is the observatory that we saw, and yeah, it has the. Okay, we have the translator. Good. It has the road to it. So D2, yeah, we don't have a legend here. Yeah, we have the legend. D2. Okay, Juki, can you translate the D2?
D2? Alex, možeš
Yeah.
da prevediš?
The D2.
Communication bunker and factory
wait,
complex.
I found the English version.
English version, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a communication bunker and factory complex. That's that thing that we saw on the footage. What do we have here? Let's go with the footage and try to figure out which is the location. Okay, this is the minefield. Wait, there is a danger, mines. Yeah, so we're gonna have a minefield. Let's check, is it marked on the map? Radar station.
It's probably those military guard barracks.
Yeah, it's a field. You see, it's an open field with a wrecked APC vehicles.
Maybe upper right on E2 or lower left corner of the map.
The upper corner goes to the rocks and to the like a river or a lake side.
Maybe it's the end of the map.
Yeah, I think you're right. This E part is like an open space, but maybe, yeah, maybe it's a below map. Maybe, yeah, this is like just the complex area. Maybe we don't see the whole map on this this picture. Okay, let's go more. Underground passages, hangars. Well, dude,
This
this is
the
customs.
Yep.
Yeah, this is customs. This is not the military base. Oh, other thing. It's important here. What is this gun?
Looks like AK, but the front part is something different.
74U.
Heavily modified.
Buddy. Ciao, buddy. Well, okay, this is a corridor. Yeah, this is under the military base. So technically we will have like almost the same experience as for the labs. So it will be like a leveling, how do you say that? Like underground and the ground floor. But we don't
The
know
two
how
layers
many
of the same
levels.
map.
Okay, we will have buildings with different stories. That's good.
Same like dorms, looks to me.
Yeah. Well, this is new with those cracked doors, like burned out around of a big explosion.
Yeah, the regular brick house or something.
Look, the shadow. Oh yeah, wait. Well, we had shadows in we have shadows from the camo net.
Yeah, but the new Unity is handling that. It's more complex shadows now. Probably.
Self-shadowing. Yeah, they changed that in order to like put an ease on a CPU. Yeah, that self-shadowing system. I'm not very familiar with that.
It's not ray tracing, I know that.
Well, definitely not.
But never mind. I mean, shadow is the feature that will only maybe 20% of people will use anyway.
Well, everybody avoiding to use shadows in order to have more clarity when they're looking for targets. So
and better FPS.
Yeah. Okay, we have a sniper here. This is the rooftop. How many stories is this? What do you think?
Probably 3, 4.
Yeah, we have a building on the other side. It's like a 2-story building, and this one looks even it's taller for 2 stories, or maybe it's on the hill. And the building on the left, yeah, this is gonna be a sniper heaven.
If you have time to wait.
Well, better have time to wait than die, I guess.
Well, I'm afraid that a lot of people will simply camp somewhere and wait. And yesterday I enter the game after very long time. I gear myself patiently, slowly, and then I start running across the map, customs, no rush whatsoever. And of course, when I try to cross the river, on the right side of the bridge there is a river and that metal plates down there, and I try to cross that part, and someone shoot me from the bushes. And then I remembered everything I don't like in Tarkov, but on the other side, it's fully legit.
Well, the thing is, like when the wipe happens, everybody are running to acquire the quest items and gear. So we hardly gonna see some early campers and snipers. But as the wipe moves through its progress, like mid wipe till the end of the wipe, then you will see a lot more of those guys that are just waiting in some corners.
My biggest issue with the game itself, it's that time consuming moment after the wipe.
Well-
After each wipe, the guys who have all the time in the world to level up their characters will have a head start, and they will soon have a better gear and everything than you. So
Well, as
the
I
problem
said,
is
the
the
gear-
time consuming moment.
Well, the gear is not the problem. Technically, now when you have this variety of maps, and if you start doing like a labs early in the game, I mean that the gear is not the problem. The problem will be the soft skills, because the biggest difference in a weapon control are your soft skills. So if they allow again like exploit to do the recoil control on level 51 or the master level, however people call that, that makes a huge difference in the gameplay. That's the main difference. Because like with a crown level of recoil control and soft skill for the type of the weapon, like assault rifle, with those max levels, you can use FN FAL like a laser beam, and that's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Wait, we have a. This is a chopper. No, this chopper looks like the same chopper from the shoreline, the one that stands in front of the resort. Is it the same model?
Well, it's just decoration, so it doesn't matter.
No. It's not just the decoration. You can get in from the rear door, and on the shoreline you had like a one crate inside and the weapon rack on the side. It's a lootable.
But you cannot like extract or something.
Well, I guess not. MI8 Russian, yeah. Well, we have a special guys here. What do we have here? I'm wondering, all this this is like a makeshift walls of just fabric. I guess you can shoot through it. Oh, hi, GAJBOTRON. GAJBOTRON is in the channel. Woohoo! What is this? Okay, this is a trauma kit. Yeah, definitely. This is a trauma kit. That's the new same one as in medical interchange. Yeah. The trauma kit is a new feature for the game. So now when you have a blacked out limb, you will be able to restore that limb in a previous state. But I think the difference will be, like, instead of a 65 for the arm or the leg, I think the 65 is the HP of a limb. It will be like in half, put in half, like 30, 35. And the animation for this is like I don't know how long it will last, but definitely longer than regular medkits. This is a ceiling, I guess.
Or abandoned tunnel.
Yeah, I already see. You see the right side? Like you can jump on this table where the candles are and just snipe through that barricaded window.
They didn't made any changes on character details. I think everything is the same.
They did change the ragdolls and the third-person characters. Like I'm not sure what kind of adjustments that they do there, but
Maybe
I
they
know the
slightly increased the number of polygons for their models, but slightly, maybe.
Well, we will have a new textures because the new trader that will be introduced now, I think he will unlock just the cloth that you can use on yourself. So technically, the character customization receives a totally a new aspect. You can make, I mean, you can put some cloth items on you that will distinguish you from the other players.
So, by your opinion, what is the most important thing after the wipe? How do you start? Most important things to do as soon as wipe hit. What I have to do?
Well,
Chasing the missions?
For new players, in my opinion, play. I said that in that video that I made. But in my opinion, and from my experience, playing alone, if you just started to play the game, I think it's the most beneficial way and the best way to actually learn the game. Pursuing the tasks and the task progress, this game is like teaching you and showing you through the task progression what are the features of the game. So, for example, for mechanics, you have that task line for modifying a weapons. So he asks from you, like from each task, to modify a specific weapon in a specific way. That's one of the best ways to learn how the modification system works, what are the items that you can use, and how they change the attributes of the gun itself. That, in my opinion, that's the best thing, because if the new players are playing with the experienced players, if the experienced player is not like a patient and doing step by step with a new one, they're gonna collide. I mean, they will interfere each other. The play styles are very important in this game when you play in a group. Like I'm experienced player, but I have my play style. Other people play in a different way. So even like me and other experienced players are in the same group, we can like have issues in order to in some operations because of those play styles. So I strongly suggest that people should start in playing solo, just to learn the maps, to learn the basic mechanics and the actual features.
By the way, I was expecting for them to reveal actually the date for this patch in this trailer. And probably 90% of the rest of the audience today on their channel.
Well, I don't think they have a date. I don't think they have anything to announce. I mean, somebody would know. But let's say this last event that we're in, this phase 4, it should take like a couple of days, like maybe 3 to 4 days tops, and that should be like the end of something that they put as a timeline over the patch implementation.
If they don't release the patch in the next 2 days, I think we will wait for like 1 or 2 months.
Well, Nikita said that patch is ready. He said that like a few days ago. Well, whatever that means, and the final polishing is on the go.
Trust
What's
no
the final
one.
polishing? I cannot imagine. They had a few issues. They mentioned a few times in this emissary chat that when they implemented the new stuff, those stuff like infected the old stuff. So that's why the constant delays were present. But now they said everything is good. And the most important part of a patch is that overhaul that, by their words, it went like smooth. So the whole transition to the new Unity engine went totally smooth. I hope that we will have the same product, but working way better. And that's their idea. Just, yeah, a couple of more days, I guess.
Let's play a bit more of this trailer on your stream.
Yeah, this is like, yeah, this is gonna be a bunker fight, my dude. Yeah, 3-story buildings. All accessible. Yeah, placed in a square with that chopper in the middle. It will be a slaughterhouse. Yeah, this will be a sniper madness. Like a medium range weapons will be like super deadly here. Definitely. This map seems to like it will provide the variety of encounters like no map before. Ooh. Wait. What is this? Well, this is a new texture at least. It's a vault. This is definitely underground. Yeah, the smoke grenade, the APCs. Wait, what is this? This is the same area. This is by the chopper. Yeah, the buildings are all around in a square. All the windows are accessible from inside. I'm guessing the roofs are accessible. Yeah, going to this chopper will be a death trap.
By the way, what I don't like about Tarkov now in this moment is the first thing is probably number of existing modifications for weapons and other gear. I think they went too far and they create maybe too much of everything, because at the end your choice is focused on only maybe 2 or 3 armor or 2 or 3 helmets, you know what I'm talking about, and they create too much of everything.
Yeah, that's heavily dependable on your play style. I mean, I know people that are playing like this is a regular FPS game and they're not very tactical. They are like confident in their like shooting skills, so they put like a heavy armor and just you know, marching through the map and shooting on everything that they see. But like for example, Bogdane, hello, welcome. Thanks for the follow, buddy. I was in the middle of my expose while you joined. Sorry, dude. I like to play to move a lot. I like that light gear, like a mobility Gen 4. Your movement speed is heavily dependable on the amount of, I mean, the weight of your gear. And especially in the beginning of the wipe, when all the soft skills are reset to 0, with low strength and low endurance, wearing a heavy armor with a heavy equipment, it's I mean, you will be a stationary target almost. And no armor can save you if you cannot hide or move in an appropriate time. So it's heavily dependable on your play style. That's what I said a couple of times. There is no best gear in this game. Like everything can kill. Like a naked guy with a pistol and one grenade can kill the two dudes that are like I don't know, 2 million ruble worth of gear on them just with the one grenade. So that's it's a situational game, and that's why I like TARKOV very much.
Yesterday when I went to the trader section of the menu, it was like Prapor and Skier and everyone else. It's so many things, so many stuff. The equipment, weapons, modifications, parts, everything. I think it's too much, too much. It's okay when you consider the tactical side of the game, but when you look at the core gameplay, you lose a little bit of fun. I know that TARKOV is focused on like hardcore tactical shooter players. I know that, but they will risk to lose a big chunk of audience and player base if they make it like too complex for more than half of players.
That variety, it can be a little bit repulsive or sketchy for the new players because the learning curve in this game is huge. Like it's really huge, and you need to learn a lot of stuff. The main problem for this constant extension of item range that you can use in a game, the main problem is a lack of sort features in your menus, like in the traders, at the traders, and in your stash, and the new feature where you can make a presets of your weapons will, let's say, bring closer that variety of items to most of the players, but new players have the problem with that. Old players and many people that I speak with, they actually enjoy in that part of like building those guns. So I don't know, like people that want instant action, yeah, that is a problem. But for real TARKOV as a genre player, it's a pretty good stuff.
I think you have a buyer for your new cap at the Toxic Jeffs.
Dude, you need to kill me to take off this cap for me.
Make an offer, man.
No.
Let's see a bit more. Can you?
Yeah. What's this is a new scope. This is a new scope. Yeah, is that the same scope or not? Oh, wait a second. This is this a SA 58? No. Well, this magazine look like it's for SA 58, but the rifle looks more like a AK variant.
Technically, the players and the environment and everything here is on the level of, let's say, Half-Life 2. That's the level of complexity this game can reach. Nothing more than that, I think. When you simply look on the graphics and level detail and stuff like that. I think
the lack of realism in this game is that you don't have a destructible environment. That's the problem, and that's why it looks like a Half-Life 2.
Yeah, but it's a whole different story with the physics and the engine. If you can implement that, I think it will be like performance decreasing down to a
huge.
Yeah. this, if they really improve the performances, I'll be happy. Like, but then they need to deliver 100 plus FPS for full HD and 720p at least.
Well, I don't think the graphics.
The performance can gain new audience, new players easily. The people with the medium configurations, like lower end configurations, if they can try this game and play it on the minimum settings, they can gain a lot of new players.
Well, hopefully,
if they can manage that.
A problem is that this game is not heavily dependable on graphics. It's your CPU is the biggest problem. It have issues with the CPU, and there is a lot of computing stuff that are happening in the background. The main reason is that tryout of realistic physics in the game. And with all those things that you have on yourself, like everything is alive on you, especially, I mean, you have like how many body parts? 7 body parts. And they all like act as a separate
hitboxes.
Entity. Yeah.
Different hitboxes on arms and legs and torso and head.
And especially on the head, which is not working correct.
But you can also outsource that part in engine to your GPU. Unfortunately, they didn't do it like that. You can do it because when you think that the GPU can calculate ray tracing, what is the ray tracing actually? It's the same kind of mathematical, operations, but I think the unit is probably built differently and have some limitations or something, or they simply cannot change that because they will maybe destroy the existing components and game and everything. Maybe it's too much of job for them in this moment to do it like from the scratch or something. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll see. I guess.
This is tricky, This is tricky, and I think they published this video today only because the hype was so real and so big. They have to give us at least something to looking forward. And I'm not sure about this super famous streamer who played TARKOV daily. What is their impressions, their opinion about this? But I don't think they have a lot to say about all this we saw today in those few minutes. What is this?
Well, I guess you took my head from this guy. Okay, let's... this is a new stationary gun. What caliber is this?
I think you're sitting duck on that gun.
Well, definitely you are a sitting duck. This is like a chocolate for snipers, like a candy.
Yeah. I don't see myself using that.
Yeah, this is a huge motherfucking gun. Yeah, but it's on the rooftop. I mean, snipers gonna eat the people that try to use this.
Oh, by the way, I wonder when they finish the game, are they going to provide us with that famous single player campaign or whatever they call it, co-op, where I can play with maybe a few friends through the story of the Tarkov, doing missions and ultimately finish the game killing some super scav boss or something. I would like to see that single player component in this game.
Well, maybe the co-op mod would be fun, but with the present with the present AI of the scavs and the raiders, I don't think it will be a pleasant experience. Scav, like a regular scavs, are too stupid. The raiders are acting like a terminators, and in my opinion, they made them like they have a double or triple HP of body parts, and that's very, I don't know, unrealistic. It's totally unrealistic, and if you put that in like a solo progression or some story mode, I don't think it will be a pleasant experience. If they change that, we'll see. This is I think, a good tryout with this new boss and his minions on this map. They will show something totally different regarding the NPC AI in a combat, because they will adapt their movement and tactics according to your actions. And this main guy, he's always pulling back, and he's being protected by 4 of 6 of his guardians, and 2 are running. And those 4 guardians should mend the stationary weapons. So yeah, we definitely gonna see something different regarding engagement with the AI. But as I said, you are making a totally new game on a new map, and old maps will stay unchanged, which is not a great experience for all the players.
I hope they won't integrate those famous scavs that can one shot you across entire area with I don't know, shotgun in the head or something like that.
Well, technically, shotgun in the head should kill you with any helmet in this game, but
yeah, but across the map, you know, like from 1,000 meters.
Well, they fixed that. Technically, they fixed that. But with this patch, we're gonna have like expansion of ammo type, especially for the shotguns. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't remember what are the new ammo types are, but we already have like those rip shells, which are like, that thing should kill a fucking elephant. And with the rip shells, you hit the armored target, and that mechanic that they implemented, like you hit the armor, nothing happens, but the damage spreads on uncovered limbs, like arms and legs, and that's something that needs to be addressed in a future.
Also,
but, yeah.
What about visibility detection? For example, the bushes, they can hide you from the scavs, or they still behave like there is no bush at all. They see you like, oh, you're here.
I don't know. They changed the.
That's the very suspicious part for me in the gameplay.
They said that they will change the textures, the texture procedural generation. I'm not sure I'm using a correct term here, but I had a problem with the players. I mean, when you're sitting in the bush, like that leaf is right in your nose, and you need to move like your whole body in order to move that leaf. But the same way of texture generation is for the item or the bush that is like 150 meters away, and it's not a really good cover. Now they changed that way of a grass and the vegetation, how it will appear on various distances. So I think we will get some better experience, like at least when we are talking about player versus player. What scavs and how they will react to that, it's still to be seen.
That's for me, that's important, because what's the point of hiding in the bush from NPCs if they can detect you and see you like there's a plain desert, you know?
Well, in the last few games that I played, I was hiding from a scab in a bush, but I think there is that the vegetation mechanics same as for the smoke grenades, because they have that diameter of activation in the smoke. So if you like take a central place of the bush, they can see till the, I don't know, very narrow space, but after that, it's like a brick wall. So technically, how you are positioned in that bush from the middle section, it's like a way how the scabs will detect you. It's a okay solution, but I think it needs to be changed. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a 50 cal. This is definitely a 50 cal. And these small buildings and how he's aiming like downwards, it seems like it's at the observatory. What? A grenade launcher?
This is the toy for NPC only.
Wait, are you sure this is a grenade launcher? The chat is saying this is a grenade launcher. Yeah, I'm
probably. Yeah, it's.
I don't think this can hold a 40mm grenade.
It might be some kind of mines, like small grenades, and it might be. I'm not sure. This trailer didn't meet my expectations on any way. I really wanted to see what is the release date, when can we expect it. However, we'll wait, we'll try, we'll see. I'm going to test this, and I know what was my performance on the old version, so I will know what is the gain after swapping on the new engine. It's like 20%, 30%, 50%. I really hope to see better working, smooth Tarkov. That's something I really miss in this old version. And it's it irritates me because I can decrease all the graphical settings to lowest, and I gain like maybe 10 to 15 frames only. And when I turn down the resolution from 2K to Full HD, I can gain maybe 20 more FPS, but still on Full HD, on the lowest possible settings, I cannot get like, I don't know, maybe 80 FPS or something. And
well, 80 is pretty good for this game, trust me.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the problem. I need to have like 280 in those settings on my rig. How can you expect to play with your like 5 years old PC, you know, with a low tier GPU? And I'm not sure what they are aiming for, what kind of community, what kind of players. But this is the most important thing, is are they going to deliver the better performances? Everything else is secondary. If they fail on that first step, we can clean this game and reconsider what we are going to play in multiplayer in the next months to come.
I'm like in a dead end here. I mean, if Tarkov really fails, on this weekend, I don't know what to play. The only thing that I'm waiting is a Cyberpunk, but it's like April next year.
And it's single player game.
And it's a single player, yeah. And I saw today something that I possibly could return to. It's the new Archage, but it's a RPG. I really don't know. I mean, it's very hard after Tarkov to play another FPS game. I mean, at least in my case, whatever I try, like when we tried the how it's called, the Breakpoint. I mean, it was like after Batman Dark Knight, you watch like Teletubbies. It's, you know, it's not comparable.
Yeah, it's different game. It's a more arcade than the tactical shooter.
Yeah, but you don't have anything on can be comparable to this, because this game bring the new genre in game industry.
That's true.
I mean, it is. It's not just running and gunning. It is the main theme, but it's not the main thing.
It's the matter of months when we will see the new version of Tarkov, some new game that copied the Tarkov itself. And well, there is already some announcements from the Wargaming, the creators of World of Tanks. They have in early access some kind of tactical shooter like this, and another game that is pretty similar to Tarkov. So if this game fails, I think someone else will pick up the flag and run away.
I just hope that those new games are not made in a Unity, because I don't think the Unity is a good engine for this kind of...
I don't think anyone who is serious about making games will make this AAA first-person shooter in Unity. Unity is a cool engine for all the indie games, you know. But this type of game, it's too complex and too big for Unity. There is Unreal, new Unreal Engine is maybe the best bet for this type of games.
Either that or the Lumberyard.
Well, Lumber, I'm not sure about that, but the Unreal it's cheaper now, easy to license, you know. It's not so expensive. It's affordable, unlike some other great engines like Bethesda, like Doom engine and Quake engine. You know, so we'll see. We'll see in a few weeks, hopefully in a few days, maybe, and after that, we will speak again. I gotta leave now.
Where are you going? Return. Dude, thanks again for the present. I mean, you made my day.
Enjoy your cap, man.
Yeah, and I feel complete. You completed me.
You completed me in any way, my love. Okay, man. See ya. And
thanks for stopping by. It was a pleasure talking with you and speaking of all these things. And send a kiss to a Missy, please.
Yeah. She said thanks. See you soon. Take care, man.
Gajba's crew. See ya, guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye bye. Eto, malo po malo, što bi rekli, sa Luxxxom smo zajedno protrčali kroz celu ovu priču sa ovim Tarkov naslovom. Očekivao sam duži trailer, znači znatno duži trailer sam očekivao, gde će nešto konkretnije da kažu, ne da pokažu, ne mora ovde sad ne znam šta da se pokaže, ali da kažu nešto konkretnije vezano za sam naslov. Da kažu pre svega kada možemo da očekujemo patch, jer se sve vrti oko ovog patcha, kao što sam rekao malo pre u razgovoru sa njim. Ako ova igra i dalje bude štucala na high-end mašinama tipa Intel i9, Threadripper sa najjačim grafičkim kartama, džaba ti posao burazer, mislim, ko će to da igra, ono? To je prva stvar. Znači, ako dignu performanse igre, a morali bi da dignu jako, jer taj Unreal, Unity engine na kome su radili je stvarno jako star, ali jako star. Izašlo je nekoliko iteracija Unity engine-a nakon tog i ovaj u koji su sada prebacili igru je verzija od prošle godine, ako se ne varam, 2018. Što je top, ono. Tako da, ono, čekamo ovo. Kad bude ovo leglo i izašlo, ja ću isti dan instalirati, uključiti stream, uključiti gore FPS counter i vi ćete zajedno sa mnom da gledate zauzeće procesora, grafičke karte, RAM-a, frame rate, prosto da vidimo ono šta se dešava sa novom verzijom Tarkova. To je plan i čim bude izašao patch, bukvalno, ako sve bude ok, ako ne bude imao da nešto iskrsne, isto veče ili dan kasnije, najkasnije, ću da uletim u igru, bit će wipe, što kaže, ono, nagirujem se bez veze, da protrčim kroz mapu, čisto da vidim ono kako se ponaša igra i kako radi sada u tom novom engine-u. Možda se prijatno iznenadim, možda se uopšte ne iznenadim, nemam nikakve očekivanja, ali bi, što kaže Luka, ja volao da igra uspe, zato što je ovo jedinstvena igra zbog svog taktičkog pristupa. Na trenutke je frustrirajuće kompleksna, kada morate da kombinujete ceo vaš gear koji imate, znači i oružje, attachmente na oružje, znači svako oružje ima ono 10 attachmenta sa kojim možete da poboljšate karakteristike i performanse tog oružja, da se opremite i da uletite u raid i naravno i to ne znači da ćete biti ono uspešni zato što neko može da vas klepi iz grma odmah pored i da vas ono ubije i da vam pokupi sav gear. Igra je time consuming, igra je punishing, ono, znači kažnjava za svako nepromišljeno ono postupak, ono šta god, i ako zaginete i ako vas neko izlutuje i uzme vam opremu, to je to. I da bi levelovali do lupam 50. nivoa, da bi imali bolju staminu, ovo, ono, znači sve one lične statistike, treba se usreti od igre. Znači, to je ono, pored broja tih modifikacija kojih ima previše, taj time consuming moment mi je malo onako too much u ovoj igri, ali opet, uzimajući u obzir kakva vrsta igre je ovo i da je jedinstvena na tržištu, ja kažem ok, ono, ko hoće na brzaka da se zeza, eto, može da uđe u taj Call of Duty koji nam stiže sada u petak, koji ću verovatno dobiti odmah, pa ćemo moći da vidimo Call of Duty odmah sad u petak kako izgleda, single player, multiplayer, šta već bude bilo, ali Call of Duty je ono zabava za mesec dana, bukvalno, ono, niko neće tu igru da igra u multiplayeru, ono, godinu dana. Sećate se prethodni Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Battle Royale mod, svi su ga igrali, Dr. Disrespect je spavao u tom modu mesec dana, ludilo. Sećate se Battlefield petice, koji je takođe dobio Battle Royale mod, i to isto mesec dana, posle mesec dana niko se više nije sećao te igre i tog moda, sećate se i sami. To hoću da kažem, to je sve prolazno, Tarkov je tu već dugo i volao bi da uspe cela ova priča, ali o tom potom vidjet ćemo, ne znam kad će izaći. Ja sam se nadao da će to biti sutra, znači sutra utorak, da će izaći novi patch, ili da bude pre petka, u svakom slučaju pre Call of Duty-a, ono. Ali vidjet ćemo. Bacam najavu čim bude, ono, čim bude bacit ću najavu, vi ćete da vidite tu najavu. Ako ne pratite, zapratite, ono, Discord, invite link je dole u deskripciji za GAJBOTRON Discord, Instagram, obavezno tu bacam najave sve na Instagramu i na Facebook page-u GAJBOTRON. Znači, to su 3 mesta gde možete da vidite najavu novog streama, za neki klip najavu, šta god radim, znači eto, to je u principu to. Večeras ću da preskočim danas večernji stream. Iskreno hoću da završim Manifold Garden, koji sam sinoć počeo da igram. Igra je toliko dobra i toliko originalna i prelepa da mislim da zaslužuje da je odigram do kraja. Inače, sinoć sam stigao tačno do pola igre zapravo. Stigao sam otprilike tako, do pola igre. Znači, ostaje druga polovina. Bojim se samo da je ta druga polovina sve kompleksnija i kompleksnija, tako da ne znam koliko će mi trebati još vremena da završim tu igru, ali mnogo mi se sviđa, prelepa je i malo onako, da kažem, predstavlja neko osveženje u odnosu na ove neke pucačine i to sve što sam igrao prethodnih dana, i Valfaris, a pre toga Breakpoint, koji sam završio i tako dalje. U svakom slučaju, eto, do petka imate šta da gledate ovde na kanalu, u petak Call of Duty. Toliko od mene. Vidimo se, ljudi, sutra. Hvala što ste bili ovde i što ste gledali ovaj kratak stream gde smo malo pričali još o Tarkovu, da ga ne zaboravimo, da se podsjetimo o čemu se radi i eto, vidjet ćemo uskoro, nadam se, kako će sad sve ovo da izgleda u toj igri kad bude izašao novi patch. Ćao!